top. Okay?
Sony.
Got your Sonys.
This is Sony?
Sony. That's, don't touch it.
It's Audio Technica.
What is that?
Mine's better.
Stand by.
No, mine's Sony. It's been China.
4, 3.
Hello and welcome to a new edition of JPI TV Sports G2. I'm Ty Gallagher.
And I'm Alex Williams.
All right, let's get right into it. We'll start with the local news. This past weekend, Little League opening day happened at Cantine Fields in Saugerties, New York. And it was out of the ordinary, I think. Way out of the ordinary. 2 perfect games thrown by Brandon Numpson of the Giants and Zach Morrow of the Tigers. Morrow's no-hitter, perfect games, was a 4-hitter. Not 4-hitter. How would it be a perfect game if it was a 4-hitter? 4-inning off a mercy rule. And that was that. I mean, any perfect game at any level is great. Let's get right into scores. Tigers-Phillies, 13-0 blowout, right?
Yep.
Blowout? Yeah.
Great pitching game by Zach Morrow.
Yep. Giants-A's, the second game, another 13-0 win.
Perfect game by
For the
Nelson.
Giants, 13-0. Wow. Oh, jeez.
Rays 0, Cards 6. Chad McPeak, complete game shutout. I was surprised of how good he was hitting the spots. I would set a spot up for him, and he would hit it every single time.
Wait, you caught?
Yeah, I caught for 3 innings.
Oh, my. The Mets versus the Dodgers. Mets 12, Dodgers 4. That was a game based on walks. Graham Niles just couldn't seem to find the strike zone against the Mets. Probably, I'm going to guess 8 of their runs were off of
Unearned
walks. Maybe 3 earned runs at the most. All right. That's the beginning of the season. Now, what are you thinking for championship?
This is if Zach Numpson, Brandon,
get it right.
Brandon Numpson, if he does not get hurt of overthrowing his arm in modified and Little League, and if they can hit, I think the Giants are going to play the Tigers in the Little League championship.
Well, the votes from Vegas came in. It's Tigers-Giants, obviously. And speaking of playoffs, this is closer to the end. The NBA playoffs are happening. And I've got to say, the series are very even.
Yes.
Absolutely right. Alex, what do you think for the title?
Right now, I've seen a lot of people picking 8 seeds and 7 seeds to win the NBA Finals. That's how even these series are, like the Thunder-Grizzlies series or the Pacers-Hawks series. But
I mean, yeah, you look at some of those teams, they are higher teams that have higher expectations but are very low in the ranking in the playoffs.
But if the Thunder can pull through against the Grizzlies, I'm saying Thunder Heat NBA Finals. Going to 6 games, Thunder are going to win.
Thunder. Whoa, no three-peat?
No three-peat.
Wow. Well, I got to say, if Tony Parker and the Spurs stay healthy and Tony Parker played like he did last year in those playoffs.
And Manu Ginobili.
Man, oh, man. It's Spurs Heat again. Because the Heat, they just had that whole league right in their palm and their hands.
It's Jimmy Fallon.
I know LeBron's hands are big.
They're bigger than my face, like my whole head.
My head.
Yeah.
Those are big hands. And I'm going to pick a Jimmy Fallon joke here. Thank you, NBA playoffs, for going by your real name 2 months of everyone being beat by LeBron. Which, it seems legit.
Yes,
okay.
But no.
Okay, let's move on to the other sport that's in its prime time. The NHL playoffs underway. Hitting them sticks around again. So we got the 2 Game 7s in the first round, which I think is pretty even. Very even, just like the NBA. It's Rangers-Flyers. The Rangers yanked it out just because it was at the Garden. Just because it was at the Garden. And the Avalanche against the Wild, every team that was home in that series. Wait, no. You know what? Yeah. Every team that was home won the game. Except in Game 7, when the Wild beat the Avalanche at home, which was pretty big for the Wild. Alex, what's your prediction for the Stanley Cup?
Blackhawks versus the Penguins.
Whoa. Hey.
Sidney
I can agree with
Crosby
you on the
is-
Penguins, but not about the
Patrick
Blackhawks.
Kane is the truth.
He's Paul Pierce.
He is the equivalent of Paul Pierce in the NHL.
I've got to say it's Ducks Penguins all the way. Ducks, they're for real. Ryan Getzlaf, Corey Perry, and their goaltending's even solid at this time of the year. Mm-hmm. I got Ducks beating the Penguins. All right, MLB.
The new look Yankees.
How you liking it?
I'm loving it.
You're loving it?
Brian McCann was a huge pickup. Phenomenal
He was a huge
catcher.
pickup.
And as well, Carlos Beltran. I don't think he ever upsets a team.
Yeah, I agree with you because when he was on the Mets, he was good. When he was on the Cardinals, he was just as good.
Yeah.
And now on the Yankees, he's not upsetting.
Any Yankee fans?
Well, you look at it. Is Tanaka worth all that money?
Yes. Yes, he is.
How much did he make? $155 million?
Yeah. And he's worth it. Like, he is going to be our primetime pitcher.
Oh, man.
And he's the face of the franchise right now.
Okay. Well, one Yankee pitcher hits the DL for the rest of the season. Matty Moore and Ivan Nova both had Tommy John surgeries. One of them season-ending. Ivan Nova's a season-ending. Matty Moore went under a little earlier, so he possibly could be back. I think it's the best thing for Matty Moore at this point, him having surgery, because I know he's on it. He's feeling good. He's in. But I just think it's the best thing for him now because he needs to take a break and he needs to learn. He needs to settle down. All right.
Last
Back
but
to
not least.
Robbie Cano. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Robinson Cano. You forget about him because he's all the way in Seattle. That's what happened with the NFL. They totally forgot that the Seahawks were out there. And then they just showed up at the Super Bowl and won, obviously.
Yep.
Robinson Cano is returned to New York. Looked okay. The first night, it was not bad because it was raining. Nobody was there. The only people who were there was selling hot dogs. Those
Probably
were the only
eating
people that
them
were there.
too.
Who?
The vendors.
Probably. His return to New York, I had to say, it was very quiet.
It was. Like, nobody really appreciated that he did so much for the Yankees and then just left them.
Well,
it's like
here's
a
the
switch
thing.
turned off.
The Yankees had their opportunity. He wanted a 10-year deal with a lot of money.
Yeah, that's over anxious.
But he got that deal in Seattle, and he knew he wanted to go there because he got what he wanted, and that's what you do.
Yeah, but
As a player, you want a certain contract, and then you...
Robinson Cano is selfish.
He's
making
selfish.
millions of dollars a year, and he wants more. When there's people that don't have any money, and he's upset because he's not making $100 million.
$200 million in Seattle.
Yeah, really.
Speaking of contracts, David Ortiz signed a 1-year extension. 1 year for $16 million.
That's huge.
To swing a bat
Not even play the field.
and break phones. To swing a bat and break phones.
Only at
$16
Camden.
million.
Only at Camden.
Only at Camden. All right. Back down to hockey again?
Youth hockey.
Okay. Youth hockey. My team, the Pee Wee Saugerties Mustangs, we went to Lake Placid this year. And so did our Bantam team, which is an age above. Our Bantam team lost in the championship game to Wilkes-Barre Penguins of Pennsylvania. And our team beat the St. Jude Knights in the gold medal game to beat a team out of Illinois, which we were scared of. We lost to them. We tied them in the first game, the game I got hurt.
Oh, yeah, that was not good.
No, it wasn't. All right, so that should wrap it up for another edition of JPI TV Sports G2. I'm Ty Gallagher.
And I'm Alex Morris.
And remember to Google us, watch us, like us,
And share us.
Google us, like us, share us. It's a JPI